To achieve good governance and sustainable democratic system based on justice and equity, stakeholders have admonished politicians to continue giving priority to fulfillment of campaign promises to the masses, which is key to societal development. This was at a press briefing organized by stakeholders in Lagos.
We feel that as a body, we are and should be seen as unbiased arbiters. Nevertheless, we feel that the time has now come for us to speak out for political parties in Lagos to know our stand with regards to the ensuing political season. We believe that as men and women of good conscience, we have a responsibility to the people to ensure that the right things are done in our dear state.
Others are of the views that religious bodies who also play key roles in their cause for peaceful coexistence and religious tolerance in the country should not be used by politicians, as religious leaders are portrayed to be apolitical.
As there is poverty, as long as people don't have a purpose, as long as people don't value integrity, vote buying will continue. And like I said, why will you want to buy the vote of the people? Buying their vote means that you are buying their conscience. If you want to serve, your work should speak for you. If you want to serve, you must be motivated by the love of the people.
In Nigeria, we need to have more women. If you say you have, let me say, 60% men, you should be able to say 30. I'm leaving 10 for some other group. You should be able to say 30% should be for women. So I'd like to advocate that the next government or incoming government should think about that.
With various political activities by political parties underway toward the 2019 general elections, party candidates lobbying to get votes from the electorate, godfatherism not left out, as well as politicians using all forms of strategy to ensure that they get political offices, fulfillment of campaign promises, government of all-inclusive, political education for the youth, and the fear of God, stakeholders say will ensure peaceful political atmosphere and transition in the country.
The youth need to take a cue. They must line up to sit down and learn. According to the word of God in Matthew, it says, "Come and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart." He said, the youth, it's time the youth must listen and learn, because there are secrets of operation. You know, when I say secret, that is secret of success. These youth, they have a very, very bright future.
For us to ensure that we put up laws that enhances people education, skill development, and also to ensure that primary health care is close to people. As we speak now, the public school is really not to the reach of the poor people. And almost all poor people that we have around us wants to send their children to a private school. We want to ensure that that changes.
Socio-political development of every nation is determined by the total support of its citizens who perform their civic responsibilities, especially during periodic elections, in choosing who rule the affair of the state. As the 2019 general elections get closer, how prepared are we as a nation to achieve a peaceful political atmosphere and transition?